we're at the stage which is probably the most important stage, and this is the finishing off stage, where you actually think you might be finished, but you take a step back and you look at your work and you think, well, what do I need to do, and how can I make it just that little bit better? So I decided I still wasn't happy with this icing. It was giving me a little bit of grief. So I've actually cheated a little bit here, and I'm coming back in with a little bit of white acrylic paint. So if you've got some white acrylic paint, you can come back in and add some really bright white opaque highlights. And I felt like I just wasn't getting those when I was using the watercolor. So I've just used a little bit of that on here. I'm really happy with my background, and I'm really happy with the way the sprinkles on top look, and the way that the shadows look, and the cake looks, and the way that the paper looks. But it was just that icing. It was just still looking a little bit grey, and who wants to eat a cupcake that's got grey icing? Not me. So I've just come back in with this little bit of acrylic, and I'm just adding some tiny highlights to that, so that we've still got the shadow and we're still showing the shadows, but it's nice and bright and luscious looking. What I just pointed to there was that little edge there. Because I came back to this a couple of days later, I noticed that that edge was looking a little bit weird. It was kind of looking a bit sharp. So I'm actually going to fix that up with a bit of watercolor. So I've come back in and I'm trying to round that out a bit, and that looks better already. Gives it more of a an even kind of mirroring of the side, the other side. So you can imagine if this was a cake in the oven, it would grow not exactly the same as the other side, but it would have that curve on it as well. So I'm really happy with that now. I'm just going to dab it back, it's a bit dark. But yay, there's my cupcake. It's finished, it's done, I'm happy. Well, you can always keep going, I suppose. Whoever knows when to stop. But I think I'm done.